Hello! It's another episode of Nigeria's premier think show, Think About It. It's a good day to be tuning in on the show, and I trust you've had a good week so far. Well, may the rest of your week be even better. So, we continue to wind down season 1 of Think About It with our special Myth or Fact episode. And our objective on this special episode is to think through the statement, "Women are nasty road users," within the context of the drama case study given. Please bear in mind that the drama serves as our guide to help with the responses we give, just to keep our thoughts concise and our responses accurate. Last week on Think About It, some gentlemen gave their thoughts on the statement of discussion. This week, the ladies have the floor. Ladies! So, I caught up with some female friends of mine, and they also had this to say.
The fact remains that quite a number of women they're not excellent drivers. They can be very fearful behind the steering wheel. I mean, as at yesterday, we were going somewhere and the person who was driving was a female and she stood in the middle of the road. She almost caused an accident. So yes, quite a number of women, when they drive fearfully. But there are also many, many women who are excellent drivers, who drive better than men.
I think it's more of a myth. It's a myth being that women are very careful behind the wheels. Okay. I can say for a fact, the only time you find a woman trying to struggle with another motorist or a driver is when she feels like she's been cheated. She wants to prove to you that, hey, I can drive too now. They don't show me, don't flex muscle. So that's the time I really see women try. I've actually seen several times that women even they don't like people coming in front of them. Even myself, I'm like, really? But I'm a fellow woman like you. Why are you being so, hedgy over this?
So are women nasty road users? I would first of all say that there is no emotion that is synonymous to women folk or men folk, if there's any such terminology. But having said that, because of the natural stereotypes people appear to have attached to the different genders, in this case male and female, women have been described to be a weaker vessel, and people have interpreted weaker vessel to mean different things. Unfortunately, people have viewed women as being not just physically, structurally weaker, strength-wise, as in physical strength-wise, but also emotionally weaker, which may, in my own instance, I consider to be inaccurate. But to respond to the question at hand, these emotions come to play when it comes to our road usage. As a female driver myself, I find myself encountering a lot of women who end up having road rage. And I equally encounter a lot of women who are usually very calm as road users. So it's the same way I encounter men who have road rage and men who are calm as road users. So I believe that it's an actual myth, not a fact, because it doesn't apply in every single instance. So it cannot be termed a fact. It is a myth. Women are not nasty road users.
Interesting feedback from the women. You've just listened to some women expressing their views on our myth or fact statement, women are nasty road users. I must confess, I wasn't quite sure how the ladies will react to this statement. But in all fairness and objectivity, I think their feedback was quite balanced and well thought through. Just as, the men also gave their very balanced and well thought through feedback. So well done. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for helping out. Thank you, Bola. Thank you, Teju. Thank you, Tommy. I really appreciate you, ladies. Gentlemen, Ayo, thank you. Quay, thank you. And Derek, I really appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot for giving me your honest feedback. So, what are your thoughts on the subject of discussion? Take some time to think it through and share. I would really, really like to hear what you think. Please build a strong case for or against the topic of discussion. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Think About It with Deodorant. It's been fun and engaging as usual on the show. And before we go, I would just like to do a quick analysis, just like a summary of some sort, of the myth or fact statement women are nasty road users. So far, from what we've gathered for some men and women, we can clearly say that this statement is not, I emphasize, it's not about the technical driving skills of women or whether men are better drivers than women. No, not at all. This is clearly an attitudinal, or should I say a behavioral issue. Interestingly, I discovered the word behavior can be defined as a psychological response to a certain set of conditions. Can you guess what that implies? I'm going to say no more. No. My lips are sealed. You can find out what I think about the myth or fact statement next week as we end season 1 of Think About It with the season's finale. You absolutely don't want to miss the season finale of Think About It, which is coming up next week. It's going to be extra special. So I'm super excited and I look forward to discussing all of the highlights of the entire season 1 with you. There'll be questions and answers, Q&A, there'll be gist, lots of that. So prepare for the season's finale. Have your family and friends on standby. This is a learning program and it's a good one at that. So of course, you can't lose out. Just tell everybody that you know. And of course, don't come without your thinking caps. Okay, put it all on, all 6, all 10, all how many you have, if there's much more, so that it can be a really engaging and productive time together. For now, it's goodbye. See you at the season's finale. Bye.